Movie summary. This is a story about John and Martha and yada 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 yada. Blah 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 yada yada asparagus. That is when Kevin found the inner tube yada 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 while in another part of town. Susie said yada yada, blah, 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 but then Mark opened the trunk and went yada 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 blah yada blah. When Jason saw John and Martha again, he yada 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 bowling ball yada yada. Blah, blah yada baby seals yada yada blah blah bongos yada 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 blah 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 banana split. Blah blah Elroy and blah blah yada yada John and Martha who then blah blah yada yada time machine blah 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 yada yada blah 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 toilet brush yada 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 blah blah with duct tape and blah blah yada yada blah blah penguin with a machine gun blah 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 yada yada. But then yada yada blah blah, and then, without warning, blah 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 yada 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 with tapioca, blah 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 yada yada. Then with a crowbar yada yada blah 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 cornbread blah 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 yada yada colonoscopy blah 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 yada yada blah blah. Tuna fish sandwich blah blah yada, and they lived happily ever after. The end.